Our top focus this morning, Union Railway Minister Pawan Bansal and Law Minister Ashwini Kumar are not going to resign just as yet. The Congress core group, which met last evening, has decided to fight it out with the opposition over the bribery and Colgate controversies. Sources saying that the allies too are backing the Congress on both these issues. Pallavi Ghosh with the details.
The two controversial ministers will stay for now, with the Congress rejecting BJP's demand for their resignation at the core group meeting.
I don't think it is keeping in view with the canons of Indian jurisprudence to prejudge or predetermine issues.
The core group decided that it would not buckle under pressure from the BJP, even at the risk of adjourning the parliament early.
Sir, have you offered to resign?
CNN IBN has learned of the inside story, which led to the decision to back both the ministers. Inputs from the government say that prima facie link of the scam cannot be traced directly back to Pawan Bansal yet. Sonia Gandhi has said that damage must be contained and BJP must be replied to. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kamal Nath has said that with the BJP isolated, most of the parties want the House to run and are not asking for Bansal's resignation. It was felt that if the Congress agrees to Bansal's quitting, then the Law Minister would be next and the PM would be vulnerable. That the UPA allies agree that no minister needs to quit. Sonia Gandhi has also said that the Congress must fight back aggressively and rebut the opposition's allegations. While the SP, BSP and JDU have not demanded Bansal's resignation, BJP reacted strongly to Congress's no to the resignation of Pawan Bansal and Ashwini Kumar.
जिस ढिठाई के साथ कांग्रेस पार्टी अपने भ्रष्ट मंत्रियों का पक्ष ले रही है, ये देश के लिए दहलाने वाला है.
But this could be a temporary reprieve, especially for the Law Minister. If the Supreme Court pulls him up, his continuance becomes untenable. But for now, the Congress is smug with news of exit polls predicting a win in Karnataka and the withdrawal of Chinese troops.
After a 3.5-hour-long meeting which ran well into the night and with some good news pouring in during the meeting, the Congress has decided to flex its muscles. But in a sense, the damage has already been done, its image has been battered, and even now the Prime Minister's so far clean image has been put to question. With Bureau Inputs in New Delhi, Pallavi Ghosh.
Insofar as the Honorable Railway Minister is concerned, there is an investigation which is underway. The Honorable Railway Minister has welcomed the investigation. It is inappropriate to prejudge an issue till the investigation culminates. Let the investigation fructify. I don't think it is keeping in view with the canons of Indian jurisprudence to prejudge or predetermine issues.
कभी किसी जवाई का नाम आता है, कभी किसी की पत्नी का नाम आता है, अब किसी के भतीजे का नाम आता है, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये जो संदेश है जनता में वो सही नहीं जा रहा. किस भ्रष्ट तरीके से सरकार चलाई जाती है, किस भ्रष्ट तरीके से संसद को मनूवर मैनिपुलेट किया जाता है और किस तरीके से चीजों को कंट्रोल करके लोगों को हताश करके सीबीआई का दुरुपयोग होता है, ये सब सामने प्रकरण आ रहा है.
And former Railways Minister Dinesh Trivedi also has hit out at Pawan Bansal, saying that the buck stops with the top leadership.
It all depends on the top person, and I'm not here to have any value judgment on this particular case and the minister. I think I would rather leave it to the CBI to come up with the truth. One has to be held accountable initially as far as the morality of the entire system is concerned, because you are at the helm of affairs. Yes. And if something goes wrong, then obviously you are answerable. So obviously one thing has been established, there's something that is terribly wrong. Whether it was in the knowledge of the minister or whether he was the beneficiary, I think that we'll have to leave it to the professional agency CBI, which has done a very good work in this case.